I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a N.Y.M.I.A taste test. It's been a little while, but if you guys notice, this is not Jeff. This is Will. You would have seen him in a previous taste test or two, and also featured in a couple episodes of the podcast.
Yeah.
So, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. I haven't even been drinking yet because we're going to be drinking today. And actually what we have, he brought today, because your lovely wife picked it up from our local HEB.
Yeah.
And it is King of the HELLES from Back Pew Brewing. And as you can see, they are definitely referencing King of the Hill, but I assume that's their Back Pew.
That's probably their head brewers.
Yeah, I assume that's all their brewers because I don't remember... well, he's almost more John Redcornish there, but
Yeah.
I don't know who that would be. Would that be... That's supposed to be Bill then, I guess.
Probably Bill.
Because that would be... No, that's supposed to be Dale. Maybe Boomhauer then? I don't know.
That's probably supposed to be Bill right there.
Yeah, because it's like a weird combination of how that's Dale with Boomhauer, but otherwise. And because you could buy it on its own, it was $1.99 and build your own six-pack. But odds are it's probably like $6.99, $7.99 for a six-pack of it. I've seen it before in the Texas beer rack. I just haven't bothered. I think I've only had 2 Back Pew beers ever.
I've had 3.
Yeah.
I think we took a trip out there to the tap room.
To the church. That's cool. Okay, so it's a Texas style HELLES lager, which I'm a fan of. I like Bad Out of HELLES from retail.
I haven't had that one
yet.
yet.
It's super good.
Is it?
Super clean. All Texas grain, 4.5% alcohol by volume, 24 IBUs, super low. So it's going to be more of a grain. What's the word I'm looking for? Malty. Yeah.
Malty. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get it in the mic. Using a mic now instead of going with ambient audio.
Getting fancy around here.
Well, you know, if I have it, I might as well use it, right? Nice golden piss color. Like a nice HELLES should be.
It's a little dehydrated.
Maybe a little. Seems kind of healthy to me. So for anybody wondering, Jeff is on the way with other things to taste test, but Will got here first. And so, you know, we have a kind of tight filming schedule today. So, bonk. And there you go, sir.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Give it a whiff. Yeah, definitely smells lagery.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Just
no.
Nice. But my cotton mouth is kicking in already.
Same.
Yes.
So, let's dig in. A lighter flavor than I was expecting.
Yeah, and for 24 IBUs, it is kind of bitter.
A little bit.
But it could just be the Coke I had. I had a healthy Coke, so to speak. So
The bitter notes are very, very far on the backside, so.
I would have expected a little bit more forward sweetness out of a HELLES. That's not much of anything, to be honest.
No.
Pretty light.
It's a very clean,
light
light beer.
Less bitter now that I rinsed out a little.
Yeah.
My fault for not cleansing my palate. One of these days I'll invest in a silent fan that I can put over there. Or in the Nerd Cave when we're shooting the podcast, which you guys should subscribe to the podcast. If you're watching this video, you're already on the podcast page, but make sure you're actually listening and watching to our actual whole-ass podcast. Like, we're going to be filming with Will here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got things to talk about. So do I.
Got lots of things to talk about.
So as a little teaser for the episode, which you guys would have seen already, but for him, who just got here, I just nailed the camera with my hand. We're going to be talking about a subject I came up with yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, pockets versus purses.
Pockets versus purses.
Yes.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I got a add-on for that, so read this morning, so you should be good.
Excellent. Yeah, that's part of the thing. So, I mean, not terrible. I've had better. I would say that Bad Out of HELLES from Freetail is a better HELLES. Could also be that it might be a little old. We don't know when it was canned. Canned 6/12/24. So I mean that's
a couple of months ago.
Almost 2 months old.
Yeah.
And it's been sitting on a grocery store shelf, unchilled probably all that entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
not as fresh as it probably could be, but
nah, for sure. It could probably be a little bit nicer. I mean, compared to something like Copperhead Gold, like we've got.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that's a HELLES lager.
Is it?
Yeah, actually, speaking of, let's do a quick comparison. Since I have some on hand, just to represent. That is a German-style HELLES lager from our other local brewery that we love so much, and we generally hang out with on trivia night.
Trivia.
Entertain the troops for a second while I fetch my bottle opener. So, hold on, let me chug down. Finish it off. I mean, it's 4%. Whoop-de-doo.
So.
It drinks real easy though.
Oh yeah.
That's
It's super light.
more flavorful when you chug it.
Oh. That was well brought up. Too bad you
weren't. Yeah. Too bad I wasn't. All right, so we're doing a side-by-side of a HELLES taste test here. So Copperhead Gold, same alcohol, all that. By the way, see that Seth had his first concert
I did not.
at the Corner Pub yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so his band. All right, so let's see here. Which one was yours? Did you have Beerist or Frito?
I had that one.
Okay.
So.
I couldn't remember which one I set down first.
It's fine. I don't mind your germs.
Way more hydrated. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now this is our winnings from trivia night. Actually, that's why it was even funnier that we brought it up.
This week's trivia?
No, from a few weeks ago when we came in second place to you guys, and therefore I get the winnings because you guys never win.
Yeah. We win the pride.
You win effectively.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get a picture of that. So we'll do a side by side here. Okay. So, cheers again.
Cheers.
You can see it's way lighter, way less pissy colored.
Yeah. So this one,
It's almost champagne colored.
champagne, and it's got more fruit notes to it.
Mhm.
So versus the American.
And this one probably bottled at a very similar time, but it's far more effervescent. Haven't used that word in a while.
Oh.
But very effervescent. Better nose, in my opinion, but
It's got a nose, but it's got a
but also super light flavor.
yeah, but it's got a flavor up front that I really can't describe.
Also very light, unless you like get a good swish. If you're just sipping it, you're almost gonna taste nothing. But this or a Bud Light,
Yeah.
any day.
Oh, my wife tried to poison me
I'm sorry.
a couple weeks back.
With what?
We went to a wedding.
Yeah.
And
Was it a bush?
no, I told her I wasn't drinking. We were up in just right up the road, up in New Waverly.
Okay.
And told her I wasn't drinking.
Mhm.
It's her family's wedding. Have fun, drink up. She comes back with a beer. She's like, I know you're not drinking. Here's a beer. It's in a plastic cup.
I know you're not drinking. Here's a beer.
With a head like that thick on
Oof.
this beer.
Okay.
So I start drinking it. It's fine. It's a light beer.
Yeah.
I'm going. And I get like quarter inch away from the bottom. I said, what is this? She goes, it's a Bud Light. It's like, woman, you were trying to poison me.
No, she was just hydrating you.
No.
She was right. You weren't trying to drink. But I've legitimately used a Bud Light to hydrate.
Yeah.
After a long day of drinking, I drank a Bud Light to sober up.
Out of all the beers I drink, stouts, lagers, she hands me a Bud Light.
Probably all I had.
Yeah, it was all
I mean, I would have much rather had a Coors Light personally. I think it has better flavor.
Dude, Coors Light is my barbecue beer.
Yeah.
So.
It's pretty solid. Like that's what I started drinking on way back when I, obviously when I was a kid, I drank like from my dad's Budweiser and stuff like that because he let me. Because he's like, go get me a beer and you can have a sip.
Pearl and Schlitz.
I've never had either.
Really? They started, so Pearl's been discontinued for a while.
Yeah.
Schlitz has been discontinued for a while.
Yeah, Pearl moved on to pancakes.
Yep. But they are bringing them. They're bringing them back.
Really?
You can now buy Schlitz beer at Total Wine and More.
Of course, 'cause Total Wine brings out a lot more shit.
That they do.
Or Schlitt.
And I don't know where we can get Pearl, but I know I know I have seen it recently. So, I know. Tasty burps.
They didn't really. I mean,
So.
I will say, like, it's just also super cold. His kind of got quickly chilled after the trip here. We tossed it in the freezer for a minute. So, but the cool thing is, like, this is probably middle of or beginning of July when I put it in the fridge,
Yeah.
and it is still like super crisp.
Oh yeah, still a super tasty beer.
Yeah.
So
of the two,
I kind of lean towards more the King of the Hells by Back Pew.
yeah, I should probably put them in
So-
the frame together so I'm not playing favorites. Probably should have thought about that earlier.
I find it's a little lighter. Now, granted, if we probably had a fresher can,
Yeah.
it would be a little bit tastier. But
So the best way to taste it would be go to either brewery, get a fresh
yeah,
pour,
so
do a ridiculous pub crawl. It's like 20 miles between them.
oof,
See, now we got to go get a Foss. We got to go get a Foss HELLES,
we do.
and well, that's going to be like super German style. Oh.
Yeah, another Texas boy traveling to Germany to learn how to brew German beer.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
I'll say for me, I prefer the Copperhead overall flavor, but I would say that the Back Pew had a little bit more punch to its flavor.
Yes.
I like just every sip I take is a little bit better. Not really playing favorites, just saying in the moment. The HELLES was a stronger overall flavor. I think this has a better across the board. Like it's got less unpleasantness.
Yeah.
That one had a little bit more unpleasantness, but it was more potent flavor. So,
Yeah.
But everybody's taste buds are different. Mine are super overactive. That's why I couldn't stand anything that was hoppy back in the day
Oh yeah.
until I learned.
Oh. There's only one beer that I can drink that's super hoppy. Now I haven't had it in many years, but that's Carbox Hopadillo.
Oh yeah, good old Hopadilmus.
So
Yeah, that was really strong. But Rodeo Clown, the double IPA version,
yeah,
was really, really good from Carbach back in the day.
that it was.
I don't know about now. I haven't had a Carbach beer in years.
I know.
All right, guys. So do the like and subscribe thing. Go check out the entire taste test playlist. If you have not, you'll see his face a couple times, even where we made him drink a really weird banana thing. Yeah. But you've had other Devons since then. that
Yeah,
were really
yeah.
good.
So
But did you ever did you try the regular vanilla yet?
no.
Okay, so it is. You can see where the banana went wrong,
Yeah.
but I like the vanilla by itself, but it is like a really strong like cream soda flavor.
I'm half tempted to buy another 4-pack of the banana and maybe just see if you had an off.
See if it was a bad brand.
Yeah, bad batch.
Yeah.
But
I think there might still be one in there.
I'm good. You can keep it.
I'm just saying. But apparently they do have other things like cherry cola, stuff like that. So we have to catch them when they're doing a pop-up.
Yeah.
And he does like Total Wines and stuff like that. You know, we're just talking about Devons at this point. But they have like 8 flavors of stuff. So really need to like try to find
right,
it.
because the only ones I've seen is the vanilla, the Texas pecan,
Which I like better than the regular.
and the
Vanilla banana, regular root beer, Texas pecan root beer.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what our main HEB has. But apparently between Total Wine and a few of the like bigger specs in the area, they've got more of the varieties. So I'll have to look for that. But either way, guys, what's your favorite lager? I'm just going to ask a question here for anybody who's doing the thing. So, but either way, subscribe to the podcast. Come listen to the whole episode. That'll be episode 105 coming up very shortly, or already happened, depending on how I edit this, because we're already an episode ahead.
Inception.
It's called YouTube time travel. So, either way, guys, well, I forgot what our old saying was. Oh, yeah, keep it fucking awkward, bud.
Keep it fucking awkward.
I'm going to turn the AC on.
It's fucking hot.
Get in front of all these lights.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats.